ladies and gentlemen, this is John Gray, and this is the fifth quarter show with Coach Coy Sisk and the first ball game of Tullahoma Wildcat Football 2023. Last night, we had a pretty good little Stewart's Creek team in town, and the Wildcats came out, and other than 3 or 4 plays, played a pretty decent ball game, Coach.
Hey, look, we knew Stewart's Creek were going to be explosive, and they're a 6A team.
Yeah.
Right? And we knew competition was going to be high, but that's exactly what we wanted to see this time of year. Lets us know exactly where we're at and, hey, where we need to go.
So that team's not in our purview about our region.
They're not a region opponent. Our first
let's get this. We were 4A.
Yes, sir.
4A state champion. Now we're in the 5A classification.
Yes, after last year, TWSAA re-qualified. All right, so they do a brand new count of how many kids are in each school. All right, so they count the number of kids that are in your school, and depending on your enrollment.
Right.
All right, that's the classification that you belong to.
Yeah.
So Tullahoma's actually grown a little bit in the past few years, and we have more students in our building now. So that made us we're a very small 5A school.
But you know what it does for us? Puts money in the seats, because we're playing Franklin County again. Of course, Coffee we're playing Fayetteville, Columbia, teams that are close enough, Warren County, to where they can bring fans when they come here to play.
It puts us back into what you and I and some other people would remember as the old 8 AAA region. So it would be
those are teams we played when I was playing.
Yes, it would be us, Lincoln, Lawrence, Columbia, Shelbyville, Spring Hill.
Now what about Franklin County?
And Franklin County.
Now Warren County, no?
No, our non-region opponents this year, of course, Stewart's Creek that we have Friday night.
Right.
Coffee County, which is another 6A school. Right.
So they moved up to 6A.
They have been 6A.
6A, okay.
And then week 3 we'll travel to Rockville, which is a 6A school in Rutherford County. And then in week 8 is Warren County, which is another 6A school.
So Warren County, not Warren County, but Rutherford County is just exploding.
Oh,
they have, how many high schools do they have over there now? 6?
And then every time you turn around,
there's another one.
They're building another one. So that area is growing, and the Franklin area is growing also. So,
and we're growing just a little bit.
And we'll take growth. We like it. We like it. But yeah, going out on the schedule and looking, TWSAA set our region schedule this year. So what it was you were able to opt for an off week, and we were able to opt for our off week, and we were lucky enough that we got it, and it's during our fall break this year. But the rest of your region opponents, those weeks were picked by TWSAA. And also your Thursday night game, it was going to be mandatory that you have one Thursday night game.
Right.
In the past, we've been able to pick that game, and so we would open up with a Shelbyville. In years past, and we opted to play that one on Thursday night. This year, TWSAA picked that Thursday night. Now they did pick Shelbyville again, but it's in week 10. So they did the region schedule. And it was really a wild fiasco because they dropped it on a certain date at 1:30. All right, so they were going to email all the coaches and tell them what their schedule was. You had no idea. All right, so you can imagine the mad scramble for your non-region. So we ended up with 1, 2, and 3 and week 8 for non-region opponents. So I'd been talking to Stewart's Creek the entire time because I wanted those guys on the schedule. I had talked to Rockville the entire time. We knew that we were going to get Coffee, and then we're able to pick up Warren County at the end. So I think that those non-region teams, being 6A schools, give us a good idea of, like I said, where we're at, where we need to go, and who we match up with in the playoffs.
Right.
So, and going to the playoffs, we would match up with a Nolensville or a Page, 5A schools, Centennial, those guys.
Okay. So now I understand a little bit better. I hope you do. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take a break and for our sponsors to get a shout to you, and we'll be back with the first quarter.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
You know, Coach, right before the game, we had in the afternoon about 2:30, had the tailgate party over there where all the kids all the young ones got to see their Wildcat football team get autographs signed on T-shirts, and TUA and First Vision Bank have done that for years, and it's just fun to watch those little ones in there with their heroes.
Hey, it's amazing, and we talked to our guys about it. And I think we're approaching 30 years on that event.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to 30 years. So it's a great time, hey, for our guys to kind of get to be mentors.
Yeah.
And for the young guys to put a face with number 8 and number 66.
Right.
So I think it's a great time. I remember when I was that young.
Oh man.
Hey, watching those high school guys play, you know, and then the next thing you know, Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon in the backyard playing football, I'm pretending that I'm number 8 or I'm number 66.
Speaking about 66, he had a pretty good ball game last
There's
night.
two really important kids on our football team right there. One, Liam Griner, number 8, and then the other, DeCarlos Slaughter, who's representing the Jason Few jersey. And those guys did a really good job.
Now, as you watch this, folks, if you weren't at the game last night, keep your eyes on number 8, Mr. Odie. He's a pretty good little runner.
So right here, we're still staying in our 4-2 look. Hey, we just kind of moved some linebackers around a little bit, knowing that they're an inside-outside zone team with a little bit of option. Probably 2 back, probably about 80% of their offense, John. So, and they kept the ball on the ground for the most part during the night. And that's what we had expected. But, hey, really nice coming out here in the first series and being able to make some things happen. And that's the way you want to start it off right there with them in the punt. tried to set up the return right here, and Stewart's Creek was a little more explosive than most people think, John.
Right.
And a lot bigger than what we had expected. That's Kanai Johnson around the edge right there. We start out in a different set. And just pitch and catch. That's what we've got to do more of.
Right.
Pitch and catch, execute every time. Hey, after that, you're able to move the chains, and that's what we've got to keep doing.
You said you told me before we came on the air that the ball was slippery last night.
Still having a little bit of mishap between the center and quarterback. I think that the ball, a lot of sweat on the ball. We're working on some different ways to be able to fix that. Right here, I thought our offense did a good job. Hey, we were able to freeze and check. And did a great job getting those things in. And again, just execution-wise, that's what we've got to do. Sometimes we talk about being needy, not greedy. And that's Ryan Denby, a tough runner, plays linebacker on the other side of the ball. That's something else that's kind of unique right now, is that, you know, Stewart's Creek was big enough that they were able to two-platoon it, which means their kids play primarily offense, primarily defense. You're going to see a lot of double numbers right there. It's a heck of a pitch and the catch right there. And
caught it on his hip.
Threading the needle right there. So that's Bratcher to Johnson. And hey, that's the way you want to start.
Yes, sir.
You know. Thought our kickoff team did a good job the other night covering.
That's where you want them, 15-yard line.
So this is a pistol set right here again. Hey, just a regular lead. And number 8, hard runner. I'd say we did not get any statistics on these guys as far as height and weight. But I'm going to guess 8 to be about a 215, 220-pound back.
With speed.
No doubt. I mean, he does have a different gear. And we noticed that from film. See Ryan Denby come out right there. That was a knee pad issue. His knee pad had come out of his pants.
So, high school football players still have to wear pads.
Yes, we've got to have the knee covered. And that's something that hey, the THS is very serious about. And hey, it makes it difficult from time to time, because some of the pants aren't long enough, but we just have to continually tell our kids, you have to make sure it's right. And it's THS and these officials trying to protect these kids.
Yeah.
There's where they turn out on a guy right there. So hey, we've just got to fit a little better. Hey, but so far, still eyes on keys, and we're doing the things that we've been taught to do. And we'll see that one again later.
Yep.
But and there's 8 doing what he does right there. Like I said, very explosive kid. And being able to find the crease on the lead right there.
Right.
And that's what we've got to do a better job of. John is not allowing the big play. But great effort right here. On the extra point. And hey, we've been telling our guys, hey, those can be difference makers. And I think you'll see, hey, on the extra point, instead of guys just standing there, we're actually going after it.
I thought, I guess it's Kenai that's a punt receiver.
Yes, sir.
I thought he did a good job last night of catching that ball and not letting it dribble on downfield another 20 yards.
Something that we worked on a lot during the off season with Kenai and Grinder is being able to do that. Hey, it's a big difference. Sometimes we get a chance to where we're not, hey, we can't get to it or whatnot, but we're trying to get to where, hey, that extra bounce is not there. Hey, so 7-7 now, and we're back out on defense.
Look at the people they brought.
Stewart's Creek travels very well, and I tell you what, we've got a good band. It seems like they had an amazing band and an amazing student section.
Yeah,
these people
they did.
are the same way. Again, a little too much right there, and at this point, hey, our guys are just a little high, you know, but we've got to lower our pad level. Some of that stuff comes with time. Hey, good pass rush right there.
Yeah.
Thought we had some guys moving the pocket a little bit. That's one of our sophomores right there, Pop, coming up and making the stop. Hey, put him back in the huddle safety and make him do it again.
Tighten up. Time to tighten up.
No doubt. And the closer you get to the goal line, you know, our guys understand it. It gets what we talk about, being able to commit, make sure we're doing the things we're supposed to do, and making sure that, hey, we're sure tacklers.
There you go.
Hey, you can hear our student section right there, and it's really glad. I'm really glad those guys come in there and get after it the way they do, and we're able to come up right here and get them on a 4th down. So big time right there to be able to hold them out of the end zone. It's not great field position for our offense, but it's better than 6 points.
Better than a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Say something. You caught me with a biscuit in my mouth.
Hey, well, look, at the end of the first, hey, right there, 7-7. Offense kind of pinned up right here a little bit, but I got great confidence in those guys.
Yeah, looking good, looking good. Hey, I want to take a minute right now and remember my buddy Max Gerald. This is, again, this year we're remembering him and the fan he was for Tullahoma Wildcat football, and his wife Ronnie is always involved in this show because she knew how much Max loved it. And so we just want to give a tribute, and we will. There's my buddy Max right there, and he loved Tullahoma High School football and was a very great man, loved the community as well. So we just want to remember Max this year again while we watch the ball games, and know that Ronnie says, you know, it took Max going to heaven for us to win a state championship. She said he had something to do with it. So we just want to thank that family and remember Max and his friendship and his support of Wildcat football. And with that said, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'd like to welcome Vanderbilt Hospital to Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For years, people have had great service at Harton Hospital. And many times people make the statement, I need to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care, because Vanderbilt is now in Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Harton Hospital. For all of your health care needs, top quality, best research, new equipment, look forward to great health care at Vanderbilt Tullahoma Harton Hospital.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Hey, so cranking up the second quarter here. So this is one of our two back sets. Hey, we get a good spring right there. That's Ezra Myers at that B-back position. And still doing a good job of moving the football on the ground right here. And so as the game goes on, we get a couple of shots like this. When we're out there, we've got it beat. We're just a step off. And you hate to say it, but sometimes two or three plays in a ball game can make a giant difference.
That's right.
And
that would have. Get hands on that guy.
Well, he did a lot of running, but he didn't get a whole lot of yards. So there's Stewart's Creek back in their two-back look. And that's an outside zone play.
Great job.
Kobe Tucker, inside linebacker, being able to come up with a big stop right there. He's actually sent on a blitz on that one. Again, some technical things that we got to get taken care of up front. If you'll start noticing our defensive linemen being a little high. They come with a screen right here. And we're able to come up with the big stop right there by Kanai Johnson. So fourth down again. And we go ahead and come after this one. And not able to get there. But still pretty decent field position right here to start. Hard run by Marvancy Johnson.
They're waiting on that run, aren't they?
And you're going to hear some things from 22 before the year's up. I mean, this kid's a sophomore right now, but he's going to be really special.
What's his name?
Marvancy Johnson. And again, one of those issues with just not being able to grip the ball very well. And it's something that we've got to get corrected. Thought this was great effort by our kids right here.
Looked like they got it, but I guess Ref knows better.
You know.
He was standing right there.
He's right on top of it. There's an option look right here. And that's about the way you draw it up on the whiteboard.
That couldn't be any better. Like I said, other than about 2, 3, 4 plays, you know, we contained them.
Well, kids are giving great effort right now. There's some, like I said, some technique things that we can do to get better. But as far as not getting outflanked and things of that nature, they're doing a good job of it. And they're still playing with the motion right now. And that's something you got to do in the sport of football. We'd moved right there and made them jump off sides. So that's something that we work on. The cadence,
right.
The cadence Friday night was silent. Right, so a lot of times he would just set hands and one word. So that was the cadence was very loud.
He'll be dreaming about that. I've got one that happened to me like that in the end zone against Columbia in 1965 that I still dream about.
Really?
Yep. Right through my hands in the end zone.
Hey, great throw, great catch. Again, hey, we've just got to be able to string these things together offensively. Third down shot here. And again, great job on the offensive front by setting in. Great job on the pass pro.
Nowhere to go. Where's the door, Daddy?
There it is.
There's the door.
So if you'll watch, they're running an odd front, and they'll shift to an even from time to time. But tell you what, those linebackers, number 7, was very, very special. We had the screen right there. We had it set up right. We know he's blitzing. Just one of those execution factors that we've got to work on. Again, don't like that pile moving forward. We'll get it moving back.
Yeah.
But that's something that we're also working on. And there's the wheel.
There it is.
Hey, just simple things about being aware, hey, of amount of time on the clock where you're at on the field.
Yep.
And we'd actually spoken about it before, but again, on this, great effort on the extra point.
6 seconds left, and they score.
So, hey, those are things that we're going to work on. And being aware and understanding where you're at on the field and the time on the clock. And you and I both know how it is. Sometimes you can get shown better than you can get told. You know? So it's about what we're going to learn from that.
Right.
We've told them, but sometimes when it actually happens.
No, that won't happen to me. That won't happen to me.
Exactly.
It might happen to him, but it won't happen to, it just happened to me.
But it's part of the learning.
Sure it is. It's learning experience. And, you know, just like the learning experience that I have right here through the years with the donut palace. Now, that right there is a learning experience, ladies and gentlemen. And this right here is how you learn. That's pretty darn good. Go see the Donut Palace right across from Tullahoma High School. The donut sponsor for this show for years, and they do a great job over there. Go pick up a dozen. With that said, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back with the halftime show from the Tullahoma High School Marching Band.
Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas? Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Donuts. Tasty. Donuts. Donuts.
All right, this is Richard Brooks at Templar Shooting Sport.
We've got an indoor range, which obviously is the highlight of coming into our building. But we do have guns for sale. We can rent guns. People can walk in right off the street. We've got educational classes from if you've never touched a gun before in your life to advanced courses, the handgun permit course for the state of Tennessee, 1101 South Jackson Street. Our phone number is 931-222-4657. You can find us on Facebook, Templar Shooting Sports, and our website is www.templarshootingsports.com.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. The inside is now a non-smoking facility and had a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
I want to invite y'all to come by Clayton's, downtown Tullahoma. We try to serve the community, the area, and we try to help people with their feet and comfortable shoes. We still measure feet. We have a great new arch mat. We have insoles. Please come see us at Clayton's and let me help you find some comfortable shoes for those achy feet.
We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton's Shoe Store. We're gonna pick your style.
Come see us at Coffee County Bank, located at 511 North Jackson Street. We are here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today and get your great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, we're going to get the ball and let's see what we can do. Number 7 seems to be in the way a lot, doesn't he?
Right. I'm telling you, great kid. And like sophomore coming along well, that's Pop again. He does good things for us. That's Close. Stevenson, we've got him there. All right, just a little trouble connecting. But again, pass pro wise, we got time. And so proud of our offensive front for being able to hold in there and give Bratcher a little time to throw the ball. A really great punt right there by Chadwick. It's going to flip the field and helps things out a lot.
He's a senior.
Yes, sir.
I imagine there's people looking at him.
Mm-hmm. There's your outside zone again. We're able to stretch it out. He runs a long ways, but it's not a lot of yards.
Right. Yeah, from defense, the most important steps you can have is from the center of the field to the sideline. Quick feet to the sideline is a very good thing.
a 3rd and short there, and they're able to pick up the first. And they throw the now screen, and we just got to come up a little quicker on that. Right here we get outflanked. All right.
And outrun. Makes it look easy, doesn't it?
I mean, very explosive, but hey, those are the things that happen when you get out of position.
Right.
And so you get an outside guy that's fitting inside. You got to stay out there, right, and force it back into the heart of the defense. But again, some of those things that you feel like you're doing it right as a player, but when you see it on film, it makes a big difference. But it's just one piece of the puzzle can end up costing you.
So now it's what, 21-7?
Yes, sir.
And we're in the 3rd quarter.
Yes, sir.
So, final score is 21-7. We played a little defense.
Well, hey, we're moving the ball right here.
Yeah.
And the last one was a holding call, and what we've got to teach our guys is to keep their hands inside.
Right.
Hey,
Good job.
Great throw, great catch.
No, that's mine. Give me that ball back. Little behind him.
Hey, we got a guard pull there, and hey, we're going to find that seam sooner or later. Another nice punt. Just gonna pin them down around the 20. We go to an odd front right here.
It's good play.
Well, at this point in the game, Stewart's Creek slowly, they start taking their time a little bit. It's hard to tell with the video
killing clocks, what they're doing.
But they taking their time.
You familiar with their coach?
Don't know each other very well. Like I said, spoke over the phone during the off season as far as planning, but no. I think he said he'd been to Tullahoma in the early 2000s at the Lions Bowl.
Right.
As a freshman coach.
Seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, nice enough guy, being a real good kids. His kids were respectful. I mean,
that means a whole lot. It tells a whole lot about the coach.
It's a great job right there by DeCarlo Slaughter coming through. We're slanting right there. He does a great job getting to the offensive lineman's hip, right, and a great job tackling. We try to get the return set up on this one, and it's just it comes off his foot funny, and we're not able to track it well. So again, we don't give our offense the ball in the greatest spot. You got to go 80 yards right here. Another good blitz pickup, and we're a step off.
I didn't see anybody out there.
So that'll be a third down. Hey, we set up the screen here.
Look here.
I mean, great job right there. Number 6, kid for Stewart's Creek right there. is a Pittsburgh commit. Jack Dameron with the hard run. You know, you can't say enough about this kid. You know, if you wanna explain football player, Jack Dameron is a football player. I mean, look at this. I mean, this guy's gonna give you everything he's got every time.
You know, we get the ball in the end zone right here. It's a one-score game.
Great job right here. Hey, we've got our guy in the flat. Just got to get our hips around a little better, a little quicker.
Good job. So that's the third quarter.
Heading into the fourth.
We're close. We got close.
Well, what you got to realize, you're 14 points down.
Yeah.
You know, hey, and you've got a whole quarter of football to play. So that's the next thing we want to try to explain to our guys and let them understand is that, hey, it didn't take them very long to score. You know,
it doesn't most of the time.
Hey, a big play, a couple of big plays away from being right back in it. So hey, that's what we're looking for. And right now, try to explain to our guys, hey, when you hold those fours up, it means something special.
Right.
And we want to become a fourth quarter football team.
There you go. And we're going to bring you the fourth quarter right after this commercial break.
Hi there, this is Terry Stewart, Stewart's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
We are blessed by donations from the community. We have people that come from multiple counties completely surrounding us. We even have people come as far away as Rutherford County. This is the thrift store, and we've got things divided up by categories. So this is the women's clothes section. We have a children's section, and we have a men's section, and we have everything divided out by sizes to make shopping easier when you're on your lunch hour and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and a wonderful book and music section over here.
And we've got these comfy chairs that you can just come over, and we have that
and read.
We have that quite often. We have a husband come with, and he plops down and reads while his wife is shopping in the store. Yeah, it makes it really sweet. Our goal is to minister to people in 4 counties: Coffee, Bedford, Franklin, and more, showing their physical and emotional needs, to meet those the best we can, and then at the same time to be able to address any spiritual needs they may have.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply, located at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma, is the area's premier location for electric and plumbing supplies and fixtures, featuring GE appliances, Delta faucets, and complete fixture lines displayed in a state-of-the-art showroom. So if you're a contractor working on new construction or a homeowner working on a weekend remodel project, Southern is the place to find that special fixture you need to make your home shine. Southern's experienced staff can help you solve any problem. Southern Electric and Supply Company, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma, 455-5402.
Check out our new Woodard's Diamonds and Design showroom, which is now located on 2011 North Jackson Street in front of the Walmart Shopping Center. We've got 4,600 square feet now, beautiful diamond and gemstone jewelry, and a much easier and nicer place to come shop. This is still your place to come. Still have a great team of people. Still have wonderful diamond jewelry and bridal gifts. We have our Levion, which is out there. Even new creations of Chatham created gems. or the new Pandora and even Kendra Scott, which is a brand that people have been asking for years now. So lots of new things, as well as some of your old friends here that are still here to serve and take good care of you. Thank you.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
What is that? All right, we're back. And we need to pick up 2 scores. We need to stop them, and we're doing a good job making it. It's not easy for them right now. They were thinking by now it'd be easy, but it's not easy.
Well,
they got a little backbone. Our boys got some backbone.
This is going to be a holding call. The ball pops right out.
Bang! Now it gets knocked away from him, and this one picks it.
You got to love it. Our guy Will hiding there, he's got the ball in his bad hand.
Will played a good ball game.
Yeah. Hey, and that's execution right there. That's what you want to see. Hey, moving the ball, moving the chains.
It's a good lick right there by number 7. Number 7 made quite a few of those.
That's a good linebacker. Great play right here. Hey, great second effort. I mean, and you're just a step or 2 from springing one. And we're going to come right back to it here again. Hey, and picking up some positive yards right there. There were 2 flags on that play, face mask, and the other one was, I think, unnecessary roughness. When we get out here, we're just not moving bodies. Once we get out here and giving them real estate, giving the back somewhere to cut. Great effort right here by Ezra Myers to try to get out of that. You know? And hey, they're able to get through and get this sack. Now Stewart's Creek having a little problems with the exchange. Great job right there by Robert Tatum getting to the hip. He's in the backfield. So finally got some field position to work with.
See what we can do.
And just in and out right there.
Just can't pitch and catch.
Well, I mean, you know, both of them got tipped. This one gets thrown a little out of bounds there. So bring up 4th. We'd like to have gotten back to that one.
Close. They're having trouble handling the ball.
I mean, things change. Things get wet out there. It wasn't a hot night, but it was very humid. Good job setting the screen up, but a good job us routing to the football.
Yeah.
Right there. So we timed this one up and come after it. Great effort by our kids right there, and but they're able to pin us. I mean, you can watch. I mean, our kids are still battling.
Yeah.
They're still getting after it. Great throw, great catch.
Yeah. Need a couple more of them.
I think it's another good job right here. Just not being able to, to execute every time.
Right.
It's like our timing is just a little off.
And they intercept the ball. And this about does it.
Well, I mean, you can watch kids shaking hands right there, right after it. Nothing silly from our guys. You know, sometimes you'll see somebody, it's obvious that they're going to go ahead and take a knee and finish the game out, and somebody, fires off the ball real hard or something like that. Thought our kids showed amazing class.
Yeah.
And if you watch that last clip, I mean, Stewart's Creek guys, already shaking and patting on one another.
Right.
So it'll be good. Kids are a lot different now than when you and I were in school, because these guys are following each other on Instagram and things of that nature. So Stewart's Creek and Tullahoma will have a relationship. They'll be watching us, and we'll be watching them throughout the year and rooting for each other, since we're not in the same region or anything like that. So it gives our kids time, to have people outside of their own community to work with, and who knows what'll happen with those friendships. The main thing we want is to be able to have those guys come back to Tullahoma, or when they get home to talk well about Tullahoma.
Sure.
That we're a class act, and that we went out there and played tough. And I think that they'll carry that back to Stewart's Creek.
Well, I'll tell you what we need to do now, Coach, is let's have a little insight on next week's ball game. Tell us who we're playing.
Oh, man, I can't remember. Who is next week? Look, I'm really excited about Coffee County. It's always a gigantic football game.
We going there?
We're going there. So Tullahoma headed to Coffee. And regardless, I said this Friday night, regardless of what anybody thinks, you're going to get the best from both teams,
And is that still a military? Is the military going to be involved in that game like they had past several years?
Yes, sir. As far as I know, it'll still be a rivalry series.
Rivalry series.
Yeah, so it's one of the biggest rivalries, and that's a national
deal.
Yes.
So there'll be other contests going on during the week about doing push-ups and sit-ups and all kinds of stuff.
Listen, it's amazing. They get the student body involved. The neatest thing about it is at 7 o'clock on Friday, there'll be a football game. Too.
Yeah.
And
that's what it's all about.
But it's always nice to have those great rivalries.
What's Coffee looking like this year? They going to have good football team?
I haven't started on them yet. I know that last Friday night, they beat Franklin County 10-7, which is a lot closer football game than what I would have expected. So, and really don't know much about Franklin County or coffee yet. That'll start when I get up out of this chair.
Yeah, that's right.
When I get up out of this chair, I'll head back and get started on them. But hey, know that they've got good size. I know that they have a good quarterback. Right. Hey, that in the past has been a really good running quarterback.
Right.
Which, when you've got a running quarterback, you can get what they call an extra hat in the box. So you're getting an extra guy to block.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, Coach, have a good week. Keep all your boys safe. And girls.
Yes.
You know, you have a girl on the team this year?
I do. Amazing young lady, Haley Provola. She's one of our kickers and does an amazing job for us. There's some special things that Haley can do. Everybody talks about our kicking core, you know, Chadwick.
Yeah.
There are some amazing things that Provola can do, but I can't let that
we're not going to tell anybody.
I can't let that cat out of the bag.
There you go. Hey, every time there's a secret, it might be a win somewhere down the road, you know?
Exactly.
You pull that rabbit out of the hat, and there you go. It's a big W instead of a big L. You know? So, Coach, thanks for being in this morning. Keep your kids well and safe. You have a great staff this year, and everything looked good yesterday. The atmosphere was good, and the tailgate party was a lot of fun, and everybody got excited. And it's just, folks, it's time for Tullahoma Wildcat football. And no matter what else goes on in this city, Tullahoma Wildcat football makes everybody in the same league. No matter what they think about other things, they all love themselves some Wildcats, I guarantee you.
I'll tell you what, we sure appreciate it. And once again, thanks for everybody coming out and everybody tuning in.
Okay. All right. We'll see you next time on the Coy Sisk 5th Quarter Show.